was brought out last game from Yakutou. Would you agree? Do you think there's a little bit of a better shot against this Meepo lineup this time around?
I would say quite a lot better, definitely. As long as they don't get smashed and just the chaos ensues, which could happen because that's the way Heroic plays. That being said, though, I like the points the panel was talking about, how this game, the chaos could be quite a bit less in terms that there's no Pudge that's going to be getting these hooks in these angles. There's no Nature's Prophet that TP's level 2 and kills your mid laner, right? So I feel like they should be off to a better start in terms of getting to their timings on the side of Yakutou Bros. I think me and you casted a game this year where it was Yuma playing Meepo versus Fly Meet Medusa. Do you remember? It was like a 20k gold lead. It was one of the PGL ones.
Maybe.
Because I remember
Who won that game?
Yuma was stomping, then they almost threw the game, then I think they ended up winning. I can't remember exactly, but I was bringing it up because of is the Earthbind talent still there? It is, right? Earthbind grants True Strike on targets. It is. Okay, so the whole reason I wanted to bring that up is because of this, because Medusa, you know, a lot of these Medusas play around the timing of the butterfly, so that can be a fantastic answer. So we'll see if we do get to that later stage, and depending on what itemization we get.
Let's have a look. See if Fly indeed is able to find the time this game to get to play and not get run over with the rest of the team as they kind of were in that game 1 by Heroic.
And let's see if they can handle, let's see if they can handle Schofield. He is a problem. He is a nuisance in this laning phase, snipes couriers, just does quite a bit. And right away after this laning start, he's doing some clever stuff. I've watched him now 3 games he's played as Clockwork. He blocks the wave, cogs it once, and then at the second cog, he pops it when the creeps aggro, and the creeps chase the cogs. So it actually makes it guaranteed that the creep wave is under the tower. Let's see if he does it again. This time he'll just pull it. But a lot harder to pull. Bane, the best hero in the game to answer versus those pulls. So it'll be a bit of a different lane, I would imagine, this time around bottom. Should be better for Fly.
And overall as well, does it sort of surprise you that they did leave the Meepo in the pool? Like, if you were Yakutou, would you have been taking that out? Or do you think they did kind of set themselves up with a draft that does sort of say, we really don't care about the Meepo this time?
Maybe they forgot about it.
No, they forgot about it.
Well, not forgot about it, but it's just like you're thinking that it's not as... I guess it's not as threatening. Fine, you know what? Fine. I don't know. It's definitely a hard one, because I think this hero just slips through. Like, you're not going to really ban Meepo in this tournament, even versus Heroic. Maybe as a last ban, but in this position that it got picked up in, right?
Sure.
That's the tough one to predict. Mid lane, Analog having a very, very good time versus Emo, as he did in the last game also. And I've heard, I was actually talking with Quinn and with Stormstormer, and they said that this matchup has gotten a lot better for the puck. So we were mentioning that yesterday as well, too, that the curveball, of course, being as good as it is, has made it a bit better for the puck than it used to be.
Now we'll see if Schofield is able to find some of those lane courier snipes again, or if Fly's going to be a bit more careful this time.
No way he's going to lose this courier again, right? Like that. There's no way. Definitely harder. He doesn't have the ward behind the tower this time around. He's playing versus Bane. He can't do the shenanigans this time as much.
Top lane. Definitely being able to put a bit more pressure onto Yuma's Meepo this time round.
Much better pressure.
Here with the core undying.
Feels like this fits for Baboka a little bit better too, rather than playing... You know, they kind of had this 2-5 positions in a way. I feel like with playing with this Hoodwink does feel a lot better for Baboka in particular, because he's a very aggressive player, and Hoodwink fits that aggression.
Bottom lane, Fly, not really having much pressure put on him at all so far.
He's got his Bassi, he's got the stick, the wand charge. This is an excellent wand lane, right? He's playing versus Mars and Clockwork. They're spamming their spells. Difficult for them to put any early pressure. Do so overall in this game, absolutely. If she can get to that point, we know how much of a monster she can be. There are some things that can trip her up, right? Like we were mentioning with the ensnare later, if there is that butterfly. Also the arena, always going to be one thing that they do have to keep taps for. Water runes, Ali. Cute play there from Schofield. Bonks him away. Now Schofield.
They're going to try and chase him down. Emo jumping forward. Should be able to get the job done. They want to try and let that first blood go to Emo.
Nice
They can
blocks.
do that. First blood here secured for the mid puck.
Nicely done there from Ollie. And he passes him his bottle. So this is quick thinking. Passes the bottle over to the Bane. The Bane's going to walk down, be able to fill it up for him. That's actually a really clever little move.
Top lane. Yuma able to take down Beyond and farm up the tombstone as well. So nice bit of gold going the way of the Meepo.
Yeah, the absolute dream. Oh yeah, look at this. So Ollie, fills up the bottle, drops it on the ground, sends the courier to pick it up from Emo to pick it up. So no efficient moves from Emo. So he loses 0 XP in the mid lane to go get the rune and refill. Clever. Looks like they needed a bit of a warm-up, I guess, after that first game. As Ollie also walking in now and disrupting the stacks.
And whilst this is going on, you just fly, having a pretty chill safe lane.
Could see the... I mean, maybe Yuma can make that move he did last game, though, right? That is the one thing we do have to keep eyes on. If he does see an opportunity to go through that portal.
Beyond and Baboka trying to keep him low in this lane with the spam.
It's hard. They're trying their best to, but yeah. I saw him bring an early salve earlier that really helped out. It's also annoying. When you're playing versus Silencer, a lot of these 5 positions are just hard to get aggressive versus.
They're going to make the gun. It's going to be fine for now. A little bit too beefy for them to fully commit on.
Scary too, like he wants to drop Tombstone, but so many situations like he might just give up the gold because Meepo kills it so fast. Power Rune, Analog will get it. It's an Arcane Rune as well. Emo.
He's trying to dive in. Has to be careful now with Schofield showing around the mid.
Trying his best to get that extra damage onto the tower here, get some extra mana restore with the phase shift. I like how much Ollie's playing in this area, though. He keeps just walking into the triangle. He knows he's playing versus that or a shaker, so just keep messing with the stacking, kill the sentries, put down a new one. Whisper is swinging over, though, so they might
be in trouble this time. And with the sleep already used, no real way to protect himself. They'll take Ollie down.
Nice kill. The Schofield will be able to get that D-ward.
And after that,
Beyond is low level.
And this is the thing, so like those early levels he was bullying the Meepo a little bit, but now at this point, Yuma having no difficulties in the lane.
He is full level behind Baboka after that Shrine of Wisdom on the Undying, so he's going to need some time to be able to get that recovery going. He is going to queue up that Dominator. We got a lot of honest games of Dota, me and you know, but we are going back to a lot of Dominators now since there's natural builders. Analog, he'll throw the Echo. It's a very good Echo too, since he's got the Arcane Rune, so the efficiency is there. He's being set up for success on the Shaker. Emo did not get stacks last game. He did not get set up too much from his team. Range.
He's going to drop the Dream Coil. TP's coming in to help King Jungles out, but he's already got
Fissure.
Analog. Good Fissure to block off the 2 of them.
It's a nice Fissure.
Arena's down as well. It's going to be enough to trap the 2 supports. That's Ollie gone. Baboka, has he got any way out of this? He's going to try and scurry away. Fissure's going to be back up in a second again with this Arcane Rune still pumping. Zemo will try and help out. And that will be enough, yes. So Baboka actually able to keep his distance and get away from Analog.
He's trying to hide, sneak, KJ. Oh, right around the tree. Fissure blind. Oh, split second.
Oh, it got him.
It got him. Literally as the TP was finishing. Yeah. I don't even know if they know it got him.
I don't think they don't think they did get him, but they did.
It looked like it finished. It was literally at the last possible frame, it looked like.
Well, he's stuck in out.
Okay.
Good luck to Baboka.
Well, he can scurry in 5 seconds and run, but interesting positioning. Emo will get a fair bit of damage onto this mid tower. He is continuing to poke there, and yeah, there he goes. Baboka scurrying out.
He's got to be careful if he walks past King Jungles.
Uh-oh, it is stack time, so...
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Baboka.
Like, King Jungles doesn't even care. He's like, you know what, whatever.
Priorities.
He's a very low, indeed, HP hoodwink that, you know, he can just chill here. I'm just going to focus on getting the stacks.
My Earthshaker will be very mad if I don't stack for him. Analog. Times the coil. We'll be able to break away from it. All in the meanwhile, Fly is being left completely alone. Top of the net worth.
I mean, Baboka's still sort of stuck. It's kind of like, I just really want to get back to my side of the map.
There we go. They do see him again, and they're like, oh, wow, he was still there. Here you go, some tangos. Emo continuing. Yeah, he really wants to take out this tower. They have the ward behind it as well. Continuing to poke at the blink. It's done for Analog. Echo is at the ready as well. He might be able to back up, get it, and contest for this tower push that Emo keeps going for here.
The tower down to just under the half HP. And Fly getting all the space in the world. No attention is going down towards that bottom lane.
Rune. Yeah, haste bottom. Analog smoked up.
Whisper. It's going to go for the arena on Zolly.
It's an Echo Slam.
Nemo's jumping in, trying to fight back. Analog, look for the angle. There it is. Straight in with the Echo. The fish around onto the three of them. Beautiful jump from Analog.
Perfect.
A lovely little bait from Whisper. The Emo, honestly, he falls straight forward, jumping into the arena to try and help out at fight back against Whisper. And bam! Analog comes in, catches them all.
Couldn't ask for a better first Echo. Very reminiscent of the one that we saw from Malrine earlier, literally earlier series, right? In the exact same spot, landing on top of the core, getting a triple kill, so. Very early Blink Dagger, he was enabled nicely, and a cool rotation. They brought everybody to make sure that they can defend that tower. Emo will persistently TP right back to the mid lane to go for it.
Yeah. Beautiful jump again.
It was perfect. And Emo jumping in is pretty aggressive.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
There we go. And fantastic lay down of stuns to just keep that Emo puck completely covered and with no chance to jump out.
Oh, and he actually, I mean, this is very random, but he actually angled it in the right way that the bodies cleared the whole creep wave. The dead bodies just sluggered right through the whole wave in the mid lane.
Now back on with the push. They will manage to finish off that tier 1 tower.
And look at this, look at their dead bodies, look. Kills out the entire wave, even takes a good chunk of damage onto Beyond too. Very cool. I love Slugger. That's a big hit. Echo gonna be back up in 40 seconds again too. Global is at the ready now too for King Jungles. So for Emo, he has to be very careful how aggressive he goes in. This is not a game where he can just think that he's this immortal puck because he's playing versus the Global and so many different stuns.
Coil? Not gonna get anything with that one.
Oh, Analog salved up immediately and he'll be able to get the rune as well.
TP's coming in on the top lane. They've got the catch.
We'll be on.
Another kill for Yuma to get involved in.
Is that the defusal pretty much done? They do give him the last hit. Very close to being finished.
All three cores having a pretty good time here once again on Heroic.
It's just Fly having a good time right now. Yuma.
Drop the tombstone.
Global to cover.
Is it gonna be enough to allow Yuma to get out of here? Oh. It's not. Yuma will fall.
He was short mana of the poof, actually, before the tread swap.
Same time down bottom, though. Fly gets jumped. So, carry for carry.
They make their own move. They're going to look to set up to defend this tower. How's the mana looking for Analog? Does have Echo at the ready. Doesn't look like he wants to go for it.
Baboka's going to turn up to the bottom defense.
They don't have anything to set up for this, so looks like he'll just spam it out, collect that experience. Emo going for KJ.
The slam. He's in. Analog again, finding the lockdown onto Emo.
Oh, Emo going for a solo play. The raindrop actually keeps KJ alive, and the brain drain, it hits in. Got to be careful making these moves. So much control, and the Shaker will echo you every single time. Yuma gonna start working on those stacks. Can we get a stack counter again too? I know we've actually had a lot from both sides, so just want to actually get a clear number. There we go. 15 though on the side of Heroic.
That's a lot.
That is pretty crazy.
Amplified damage rune for the next round of plays from Analog.
He's getting too many of these power runes. What is it? He had the amp damage, the illusion. Emo did get the haste before that, but yeah, it feels like he's gotten quite a bit of these big ones. The arcane earlier.
Now with his items, this game's going to start getting a bit hard for Fly. He's really going to have to either avoid the fights or ensure that he's got full backup.
And Emo, another item, right, that he has to watch out for. I didn't point it out, but the Mars having the Yule Scepter too, another form of instant catch for the puck. This looks really tough for Emo.
Here I come.
And overall, Beyond having a bit of a rougher one than I think I've seen on a lot of the times on these 3-position Undyings. Usually they tend to be able to get and bully and get a bit of an advantage. He's going to be playing on the back foot a bit here. Use the Tombstone to farm those Ancients, the move. Heroic, considering.
It's a little tricky around the tower.
Yeah, with these two also, they don't really have the damage between the two of them to go for this. Analog though. Shard is coming out on the Courier. Soon level 12, amp damage, Echoes at the ready.
Look, they've got a smoke up.
They sure do.
They do. There's the smoke play, so yeah. Amplified damage Echo. This is going to hit Yakutou pretty hard.
Look at the ward, the sneaky ward that Schofield has placed. It's scouting Emo.
Whisper's ready to come in with the
Scouting
wraparound.
Emo.
And there's the jump straight in with the Echo, opening up onto Emo every single time. Hook shot across. Fly's going to try and help out here, but that's Ollie dead.
Victory Feast heals Whisper.
Whisper's perfectly fine as they hold back Fly. Not quite at a point where Fly poses much threat at all in these fights.
And that's a really sneaky ward by Schofield. You do not see this one placed too often down on the south side, so it's going to be full duration, and it gets them that kill onto Emo again.
Dire structures are fortified.
I'm starting to feel a little bad for Emo.
Every time.
Every time.
Blink
Boom.
Echo.
He's devastated.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
And what can Yakutou sort of do to stop that? I feel like they've just got to have Ollie around with a sleep at the ready.
It's too hard, even if in some of them there's going to be a global coverage as well too, right? So it's just very difficult. He has to just be more careful with positioning, hiding in different locations, playing behind Fly, waiting for these moves. They're going to look to make a move since they know that Echo is on cooldown. Same thing with the Mars ult. What can they connect onto here? They got to get Emo into the game a bit. Emo and Beyond, I mean, they're smoking both of these cores.
I mean, they should find one of these two, surely. Whisper, Schofield, who's going to get caught.
Yules.
Quick Yules there to put a stop to the efforts from Ollie.
And that's the catch. They're actually going to get out. Maybe Schofield gets caught.
They need something from this. Yet they didn't quite see him head south.
Places another deep ward.
They'll see. Yeah, they'll see him now. So it's something,
It's
but of
4
course,
heroes, though.
it's still not what they hoped for.
No. 4 heroes, and it's a Schofield. Tries to hook the Ancient Camp, but he actually is the one who blocked it
Attack.
himself, so sorry. Oh, cool build. And Whisper's gone for a Vlad's rather than going for the Blink. This is a very interesting little
Yeah, I like that. I mean, they've got the jump from
Yeah,
the Shaker,
Sure.
from Analog, and obviously the Vlad's feels super good for the Meepo.
yeah. Incredible for the Meepo in these fights. Like, he just needs to stand inside the arena. With Victory Feast, too, they could just get some crazy sustain from this. Yeah, neat. Analog, ready again. Now he has a Kaya as well. And a shield rune. He's getting all the runes.
Baboka. Whisper's got him.
Analog will take that. -1. Or +1. Ollie. So they're gonna try for Whisper here.
Decent damage, but not quite enough. He's able to get the arena down. Surely they still get him. They will.
Can they chase for more?
Without the Dream Coil,
Unlikely.
it's hard to do so.
Yeah, not worth the risk.
Something. A core kill
It's a
finally
core
on
kill.
the table for Yakutou in what's been quite a while.
They keep having to expend a lot, though, right? They're having to bring 3-4 heroes every single time. At the least, they do have Fly, like on the Medusa, so these moves aren't as bad when they have this super strong carry hero, but still expensive rotations.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Analog, Schofield, looking for their target.
Yeah, they're not afraid to go for a fight here, knowing that Dream Core's on cooldown.
All right, Fly.
Fisher block into the lockdown. Cogs down as well as the global. They're bringing in Yuma for the damage. Fly, has he got any way out of this one? He does not.
No way. And
The
Emo,
slam
oh my-
comes in. Emo indeed taking a hell of a lot of damage there on the front lines. Has to jump back. Yuma's ready to chase.
Emo?
He's on the run, but the Earthbind's going to grab him. He has got the orb back up, so at least he'll get out. But same cannot be said here. Likely for Baboka, as he'll get the bushwhack out to a couple of the Meepos, but he cannot run. He falls, Fisher down onto Beyond. Heroic, likely to get a fourth. Emo just watching from the side, cannot do anything to help turn this one around, as Beyond will slowly but surely be taken down. He's even going to offer up a tombstone, so just more gold
More money
for the Meepo to claim. Triple kill for Yuma. The tower to be theirs as well.
More money, more problems. Emo almost died instantly at the start of that fight. The Echo actually almost killed him as he was jumping in, I believe. Ends up surviving, but they get so much out of this again. Heroic, just great layering of spells. I think Fly still had Manta on cooldown.
It was still on cooldown for like a couple of seconds as he was dying.
Oh, so he couldn't get white. If he had Manta, he can Manta
Stone Gaze, but yeah, it was on cooldown.
So perfect timing again from Heroic to be able to set up that gank, and it's up to an 8K lead off of that, and it's around the Tormentor. Pretty dream situation for them to have, and more brain drain will come into play.
It's turning out to be another tough one here for Yakutou.
And Beyond's going to be a little careful how many more times he drops that tombstone after the fight's almost over, too. I'm not sure how many of you that have been killed, but this matchup looks rough. The Undying versus that Meepo. Did Whisper go for Blink now? He did. Okay. So after having the first 2 items, he will be able to get that.
Radiant's middle
How's this
tower is
Meepo doing? Super farmed. Insanely farmed at this point. Spurser's about to be finished up. Fly?
Look at the opening.
Again.
Global
does not
Silence
have
comes in.
Manta.
Schofield's got the hook shot upon him.
He used the
Arena's
Manta.
down. They've got him trapped. Jump forward from Analog in with the Echo. One of the two of the Memo's going to try and jump forward to help out. But Fly losing his mana, caught by the silences, can't get the Stone Gaze off. He's dead. Analog able to survive with the Dream Core. Back off. Yuma pushing forward, cleans up the doubles. He takes down Baboka. King Jungles to finish off Ollie. And again, Yuma cleans up the Tombstone and ready to clean up the Undying as well. They just can't fight the Fog.
They really... Oh, okay, Schofield will deliver himself for that one, but truly cannot fight. They can't even finish off Analog. He lives just with the sliver of his HP.
And which is what, another time
where
he was
he
caught
used
with the Manta.
He used it to farm.
-1.
-1. I mean, again, though, not having the Manta, can't use it, can't pop the Stone Gaze. There's a lot of chain stun anyway, but a couple of times now. I mean, Heroic, just one step ahead. Every single one of these fights, always getting the catches and just covering each other beautifully.
Radiant's middle tower
As we see it here
is under
again.
attack.
And just straight in. No hesitation on going all in to try and burst through him.
And he just can't do anything. He gets globaled, and then the Arcane Curse kicks in, then the last word kicks in too. Yeah, Analog gets Lotused up there. I think he might have actually maybe survived. It looked close either way. Another fight that goes beautiful for Heroic. And another Tombstone. Can we get a Tombstone counter?
Is under attack.
No Tombstone counters. I want to say it was 8 Tombstones or so. It's all
Hey,
good.
that's a lot. I don't know, 8?
You don't think so? He killed 3 in lane, or 2 in lane.
I'll give him 6.
Okay, 6, fine. We'll round down. I mean, look at his net worth, though. 16K net worth, level 18. Incredible amount of stacks, too. It truly is now just Fly versus the world, and it's, as we've seen, this Meepo is a very good answer for
It
it.
certainly is.
Yep.
It certainly is. Straight into the Roshan here for Heroic. It's been hit by the scan. Yakutou. Don't think they can come here in time.
Nope. Schofield again going the Aghanim build, too. Just living the dream. Oh, look at that GPM. Extra 120 over. Impressive stuff. they're feeling very confident in this. I think KJ also got, how many kills was he in range of that last fight too? Because I think he drained quite a bit of brain.
Yeah, definitely quite a bit. I think he was like, I'm gonna say he was like,
he was at 10, I think,
like
or
low
less,
10s,
right? Yeah.
before that fight. So yeah, up at 20 now on the brain drain.
And that stuff can definitely start to matter.
Smoke time from Heroic.
Every fight, everything's at the ready for them, it seems.
Now tipping out just in time from that top corner, Yakutou.
And Emo's gone for the full greed too. He went for Boots of Travel. So Blink bots with the Witchblade. He's all in to attempt to, I mean, go for a super late game, I guess, right? Just try to cut waves, buy time for Fly.
Are they coming out here with the smoke themselves?
All right.
Yakutou, who can they find?
This is an incredibly tough fight. They're playing versus Global and everything of Heroic.
And the Aegis. Jump up from Whisper. Global's going to come out. I think the Dreamcard didn't catch anything at all. Yuma moving in now on Wars Beyond. They'll wait out and sort of assess this situation for now, Heroic. With the Tombstone dropped.
Analog
do here? Ollie
is in a interesting spot.
He's caught by the curse, so that's Ollie dead.
There it
And now
is.
to jump forward. Indeed, they get the lockdown on Emo. Emo this time able to jump out. Spear holds back Fly for now during the Stone Gaze.
But he's stuck.
And Yuma's ready to move forward. Poofs in, closing the gap on towards the two of them. Big slams coming in here with a fish and a lockdown. Fly. Yuma's falling low. He loses the Aegis, but they get the team wipe. So they can lose that Aegis any time for that one.
Yep, and I actually see Yuma. He looks at the build. There's no butterfly, not even on the horizon. He actually just takes the other talent. Doesn't even take the True Strike one. Doesn't need it for now anyway.
A tough one.
A
for
tough
Yakutou here today, having to feel the wrath of the Yuma Meepo 2 times in a row.
Yeah. Brutal. Truly brutal. Analog also somehow in this fight just found the perfect angle. He was just in the back lines while the fight was going on already, so gets that angle to find Emo. Fly gets trapped during his entire Stone Gaze. Beautiful game.
19k lead. And definitely making a pretty good case for the rest of their games in this, you know, moving forward to the international, right? If the playoffs, if they do get this victory here. If you're playing against Heroic, you have to consider this Meepo.
You absolutely do.
They will not be afraid to bring it out on the main stage.
Honestly, I'm half joking about this, but not really. The Schofield clockwork. I don't know how he's doing stuff like this. Like, it's a lane that maybe shouldn't happen, right? And he's just able to make these weird moves. It just makes you play his game. It's very annoying. Obviously not like a first ban, but they do first pick it, so I don't know. Pretty crazy.
Beyond.
Ollie.
Oh, they found him.
They're also killing top. Ollie's just getting rocketed from afar. He just got rocketed.
Oh no.
He got rocketed. I need look at the damage number when the fight recap shows.
That's rough. I mean, Fly has to try and Stone Gaze to run. Well, they've got the control. He's out of mana, Fly. Caught in the arena. It's getting pretty painful now for Yakutou.
This one's totally over.
Mambo, mambo, omachiri, mambo.
They're gonna hang on into it. Their last life. Emo gonna try to cut waves. No one can fight though at this point.
Well, they know where he is as well.
I do. He's Schofield, he's on the case. I can't believe he actually did 1,000 damage in rockets to poor Ollie. That was painful to watch. He literally couldn't move. He's scouting. Trying to sniff out Emo.
Yakutou.
Everywhere they go, there's a Meepo.
So we'll back out for now.
There's just a casual 28-minute refresher coming out for KJ now too. On the silencer as well, on top of everything else that has gone so horribly wrong for Yakutou. A double global on top of everything is going to be, yeah, nail in the coffin perhaps.
It's going to give more than enough time for Yuma to clean up the team fight.
Emo's going to be silenced for, what, like 15 seconds or something in the fight, if he gets hit by a last word too. Maybe it's time to queue up the Yules. No, unacceptable.
Analog. Very close to Xtreme.
They're just fully controlling the map. Still having, Roche still 2 minutes or so. Yuma about to have his item finished up. He's got the Bloodthorn about to be done. And Fly still not near, still not even having the Mjolnir done. He got slowed down so much. He's 0 and 5. Every time he shows up, it just hurts him.
Oh, there's the, Bloodthorn, crazy timings and in with the smoke. Heroic. Ready to make another jump.
It might be time to put the foot down.
Yakutou, are they going to be able to survive this jump? Well, he might be the one to tank this.
A full hex for Whisper. I don't know how you play. Yeah, you can't do anything. Like, anyone who steps out. Amo shows he's hexed, orchided, etc. All right, he does go for a defensive item. He'll go for the A on disc, so we'll have at least one way to perhaps survive versus the combo. You better be ready to assemble that very quickly, though, because he could die in an instant from the Echo.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Pressure on all fronts.
It's gone.
Top tower has fallen.
This is, honestly, this is so impressive from Heroic. We do have to give them a pretty big shout out for today, right? This is probably and very likely going to be their 8th win in a row, right? That is pretty crazy because they started with 2 losses, right? If I'm not mistaken, on Heroic, and then they just came in and brought this back. This is super impressive to see.
Yeah, they're crushing.
And in their style, too, right? Like picking their own heroes.
With these pudges, these meepos.
Yeah, it's definitely really impressive, and it's something people are going to have to keep an eye on. Emo? Uh-oh. Can he hide? Only just.
That was close to Analog being able to catch him out there.
They really can't. They can barely get outside, though. Fly steps out, farms 1 or 2 camps, then has to immediately run. There's just ward coverage everywhere. And I have, more credit. Like, there's some clever wards that I've seen from Heroic as well, from Schofield in particular this game. Another clever one on the super far south side that we saw. But what's the fight condition gonna be really for Yakutou? It's got to be like wait for them to run in on high ground, right? And just hope that the Stone Gaze can do its thing. But I don't know. They don't have this damage now for this Meepo, especially with the protection that he's got next to him. All right, Schofield has his whole Octarine again, just like last game. Living the dream. Here he comes.
Radiant's bottom tower.
And the push commences.
What do you do?
He gets speared.
Whisper with the jump. You're ready to move in there. Sleep to buy some safety here for Beyond.
Whisper.
Control on a Whisper, but he's still able to get the arena out. Beyond will put the BKB.
Whisper.
Can he get out with this? He's going to have the blink up. He's away.
Oh my god, no way.
Yule's into blink. He's fine.
And he gets Lotused. He's back okay. That was almost their chance to bring him down. Yeah, just gotta hope for some type of massive high ground mistakes. That's really the only case that it is for Yakutou. And they have another global if they do want to use it to cover. And they're just farming. Sitting back, waiting. Maybe just wait for the Roche before you go for the high ground push. Play it extra safe.
Well, they're in no rush here.
And speaking of the Roche, it spawns very quickly.
They want to be super sure that they can close this game up and get to move forward to the international playoffs. They can take the way out of this game very safely.
There's no way for Yakutou to contest it anyway, so absolutely free Roche. Dies super fast, and the lanes are still actually in very good position too for Heroic. Top lane's pushing it a little bit, but KJ's in the area to clear that out. Could look to go for the siege and Emo. That ward we were talking about earlier. Schofield.
The fish, yeah.
Alright, he'll play out of it.
There they go. Age is picked up.
Yeah, they don't have a rush. They honestly could just still look to finish even Yuma's Hex before they want to just fully push the issue forward too, because he is getting... how close is he actually to it? Okay, he switches it up. He's going to go Scotty maybe instead, so... Never mind, they'll probably just push pretty soon once they get these lanes in a better spot.
How close is Fly to the next big item? Still a
Very
while
far.
away from his own Scotty.
Yeah.
Full pipe now, as well ready to go for the high ground siege on Whisper.
That might be what allows them. That might be an extra thing to let them force it. Let's see. Smoked up.
Here we have it.
Play.
Heroic. Ready to put an end to this game, an end to this series, and to move on.
Whisper, ready to inch up with his team. If this smoke breaks...
There it is, straight in. Gets the spear onto Beyond. Global silence to follow up. That's the Undying out for 50.
He's back. He does have the instant respawn at least.
So if you can come in here with a second life very effectively, he's looking to Whisper.
But Whisper, he's safe with that new pipe. We'll be able to disengage. Still has the arena as well. Good old Ceaseless Dirge. You kill him, but not really.
That long window to go for that again.
They did pop the refresher there. So one global was used, but he popped the refresher in case an actual fight was going to kick off. So they won't have double for a very long time now, for about 2.5 minutes. But likely that he's going to have the Aghanim soon, too. That's also very annoying in this game on KJ, since he's just been able to sit on the side and farm.
Nemo's trying to head out.
The rest of his team can't, though. Schofield is just popping that, overclocking, sending the rockets overhead, keeping the waves shoved in, but also scouting the movements from Yakutou.
Yakutou's coming out into the jungle. They're close towards them. Yuma and Whisper, they get the jump forward. This time Beyond won't have that second life to rely on, but he has the BKB.
Spear off the mark by a decent margin there.
Fly stepping up. They're thinking about trying to fight this.
All right. Earthshaker has Refresher.
I mean, Yuma still has this Aegis.
There is no globals at the moment.
They're looking at Yuma. I want to try and get him the once, but he's able to heal up and now ready to turn. They get the Hex. Not the Nightmare to give him some safety here, Emo, to break out of this. They also have to use the Stone Gaze, though, just to back away from the fight. Yakutou.
So every time Emo gets hit by a single stun, it's terrifying. He's probably ready to assemble that Aeon Disc at any moment. Yuma, amp damage bottom. And he is going to actually have the Scotty pretty much finished up for the push. KJ has the Aghanims almost done. Global back up in 40. They'll have double global back up in about 50 seconds. Case continues to be the same. This is Medusa. Next item. Scotty is finished up. Spread damage right now from Fly is good. It's just his individual, like his single target damage is quite lackluster, which can also still be a problem when you're playing versus the Meepo, of course.
Lead outside of the base. Heroic ready to make that jump again.
Yep, anybody who shows double global is 15 seconds away.
Radiant's top tower is
This
under
could be the
attack.
jump.
Yuma, ready to shot. Gonna start the push. There's the spear back. They get the setup on a Fly. The global comes in as well. Analog jumps forward, dropping the combo down on a Fly. Can they get Fly back to safety? He's falling low. The echo comes in. Nightmare to buy a bit of time for it, but it's not enough to save him. Fly falls. Beyond gets the Saw Rip off just in time, but they're going to have to try and hold without their carry Medusa. As Heroic push on, take the bottom racks.
Too many ults, too much farm, too much coverage. They still have another global at the ready too. But a global, an echo, a catch there from Whisper, putting him into a dangerous spot. 55 seconds.
What do they do, Yakutou? No Medusa.
Emo
trying to slow things down. The Hex will catch him.
Scott his Aghanim is finished. Gets caught by the fissure. Be okay.
Scotty now out on Yuma.
Here comes the push.
Fortification again, 25 seconds until Flyfly's in. Yuma, he's just straight on top of them.
He hit 25.
Under the tier 4s, takes down Beyond.
That poof cast time, what is it, like 0 stick, instant cast pretty much, right? 0.5 seconds, immediately appears on top of them.
Mid-set's gone. Heroic.
Mambo, mambo.
They can stick around for more if they want, or they can play it safe. Fly is back up in a few seconds.
They don't gotta play it safe, but they can if they want to. Believe so many more items being delivered in a second too. Refreshers are coming. Refreshers coming back up. Whisper has, I believe, is that a refresher for him too? Yep, about to be finished. He's got it done. My goodness, it's sub 40 minutes and there's triple refresher on the side of Heroic already.
Yeah, they're pretty farmed.
You usually don't see that until like these 50 plus, but having this so early on is crazy. And wait, Schofield still has the dormant Curio.
Keep it again. Do it.
No, he's got the spell lamp. Get the Outworld staff with the spell lamp.
He's thinking.
Do it, Schofield.
Dire are scanning.
Keep the dormant. Do it. He's gonna keep it.
No.
You never know. He doesn't want anything else.
They're not gonna. It's not gonna go another 20 minutes. So.
Yeah, but just so you look cool on the scoreboard.
That's cool. That's actually true, right?
End the
or
game
BM.
with the dormant.
It's a little BM.
Maybe he's going to try to. He's just going to leave it there, and if the game starts to go downhill, then he'll...
He's just keeping the GPM, right? He doesn't have G, so...
That's true, yeah.
He's just maximizing. Now he
there we
swaps
go.
it, and there you go. He took Brawny! Oh. Doesn't like that spell lamp, I guess.
Mambo, mambo.
Very sensible.
Well, 44k lead here.
44,000!
40 minutes in. As I said, you know, Heroic just being safe. They don't want to trip up here on the final hill towards the main stage of TI.
Emo. A on disc.
They really want him.
Can he get away?
Anything to catch him here? They don't.
That's one global. But they've got another. But Emo will at least survive. As Yuma celebrates. Over 1k per minute advantage here for Heroic. But Boko will smoke his team. They know that there's only one global available.
Scanning.
Fly.
44,000. How do they kill people?
Let's see Schofield. Whisper, he's in straight away though, gets the arena spear down on towards Fly. They have the tombstone to buy a little bit of safety here for the Medusa, but the Hex is there as soon as he comes out of it. Refreshers pot, Echoes drop down, that's Beyond gone. And now with Fly surrounded, he's out of the game.
They can't touch anyone.
Buyback's not available here for the three of them. Jump forward from
GG.
Analog, picks up another. GG is called as Heroic take the series 2-0 to move on here.
Some of the more convincing games I think we've had at this tournament too. These two were nowhere near close at any point in the game. It was an